Automation, or n8n, is a tool that allows you to build automations by connecting different nodes in the n8n editor. Developed and founded by Jan Oberhauser in 2019 during the pandemic, its sole purpose was to replace the 1,000 lines of code that were required to make a simple Telegram bot. So he chose a system that relied on adding nodes, which can be illustrated as building blocks that lead to a workflow, like a trigger to kick off the workflow, an AI logic to make decisions, an action to execute, which altogether form an AI agent. The main difference between models and agents is that models can reason and research, but can't act. For example, an AI model like ChatGPT only provides answers to a question like, "What are the best restaurants in Europe?" Whereas a custom-made agent in n8n won't only research the best restaurants in Europe, but also book a table in each of the restaurants without human intervention.
I think we're going to live in a world where there are going to be hundreds of millions of billions of different AI agents, eventually probably more AI agents than there are people in the world. A lot of what we're focused on is giving every creator and every small business the ability to create AI agents for themselves, making it so that every person on our platforms can create their own AI agents that they want to interact with. And if you think about it, these are just huge spaces, right? So there are hundreds of millions of small businesses in the world. And one of the things I think is really important is basically making it so with a relatively small amount of work.
Agents started taking off since 2022, with creators like Liam Otley secretly taking advantage of the goldmine opportunity, but took a big turn in 2025, with big tech corporations claiming 2025 is the year of AI agents. A modern automation or workflow starts with a trigger node, which in real world is like a customer walking into a bakery and saying, "I want a coffee." It alerts the workflow to start action, like a new email, a scheduled time, or a button press. After the trigger, we have action nodes, or sometimes logics. For example, a logic may check if "I want a coffee" means just one coffee or two coffees before passing it to the action node, which will send a Telegram message to the customer saying, "Your order was received and processed." Let's build an AI agent that'll act as a robot. To do that, search for BotFather in Telegram and enter /newbot in the chat section. After providing a name and username, BotFather will give you a secret access token. Sign up to n8n and create a workflow. Add an on-message Telegram trigger node and create a new credential. Paste your API token and save. An if node has now been added to check if the user sent the right message. For value 1, paste this code after switching from fixed to expression and type, "I want a coffee" in value 2. A send a message node is then added to the true output. Its chat ID is the number in front of it, and its text is, "Your order was received." Now save your workflow and activate it. Congrats, you've just built your first AI agent. Subscribe for coming videos.